Well, it's a New Zealand evening, maybe winter chills, end of June, coming into July. And I thought I'll do something different today. Those who will join in this live video segment, they may ask me some questions or might like to have a chat with me on different aspects of things. If those who are watching, sometimes I'll just maybe cover it from myself and then give a bit of insight. So, two topics: real estate and radio. Um, so, the things that I'm passionate about and which I'm doing for some years now. And I guess sometimes it'll be uh, thought of people raise the questions, how do you do it? First of all, lots of energy is required, lots of challenges. So type the questions if you have any, and if you can't, I know some people are shy when we do these video casts and all that, and then people think that, oh, it's going to be really hard and kind of thing. So, anyways, cut the long story short. Um, what can I say? Well, let's give a little bit insight about radio. I've been doing it for 25 years, and as you know, Tarana's celebrated the Silver Jubilee. And along with that, I mean, the community has come so well together. Community has bridged so well with the radio being in New Zealand, active for the community. And main thing is that it's still required. It's active media, alert and required every day to do something new and different, and it works well for the people across New Zealand, across different segments and sectors, appreciated by worldwide media as well, and connected, well connected. The other thing is that in New Zealand we still find that we're still away. Of course, we're away from our motherland, our home country, so we feel that lack, and maybe that also fills in that gap. It gives you that togetherness with your loved ones and so forth. And I thought today people will ask me questions. Sometimes I need to probably put in some questions out there, or maybe say this earlier. So next broadcast will be like that, where I can talk to people, where you can answer. Well, I can answer the questions that you have. Along with that, real estate. Well, of course, New Zealand is you know dependent on real estate, or is in demand for real estate, and people say and hear different things and put their own 20 cents worth. They would like to think this way or that way. But I think what I noticed in the past few years that I've been doing it is that you got to have the right knowledge and skills in order to help people. It's been routed as one of the things that pays you really well, or a lot of money. Yes, but with that, you need a lot of experience, a lot of hard work and passion and commitment behind it. And one thing I looked at my commitment when I looked at both these sectors, radio and real estate, that I'm a committed person. I can juggle things around, and I can give the right advice or do the right thing, problem solving, being there, being active. So currently, we have a lot of people who ask us questions here and there. If you have any questions, whether in Hindi or English, you'd like me to address, I'll be happy to put that in answer form. Today, I thought I'll do something different. Whilst it's live, I know people don't always ask the questions, but two insights of both industries. Let me see if we can dig into this a little bit more for you. Radio. How when we were sitting in the studio, people would say, "How do you do this?" or "How does it work? Do you have to be trained? Do you need experience?" In life, a lot of things we need experience for. In life, a lot of things we don't have an experience for. But for me, what happened is my passion, my commitment. I did a video just now earlier for one of the news articles for Radio Tarana. I grew up with radio, you know, from analog radio, from raw radio to transistor radio to the small IC radios, digital radio now, online. It has evolved, radio with a little bit of video and audio that synchronizes. So all that thing happened. So that was that, and yeah, you if you have a bit of experience, then you're good. But you learn along the way, and you got to have the right people backing you up. It's hard to put everybody behind the mic, and some people, might not be able to do it. Some people will do. You may be a good talker, you might not have technical skills. So sometimes you need to have the technical aspects of controlling the mixes and mics and all that, pronunciation, language, or respect for communities and cultures. That's there. Insight for real estate. Well, yeah, people just think every day you sell a house. Yes, you can sell a house every day, um, provided you have stock, and provided you have the commitment for it, because some people can sit with listing and not do anything about it. It's how you connect or gain respect of the people. The vendors tend to work really well with you over the time that they get that confidence. So is the purchaser. The purchaser becomes your friend, and therefore they who become a customer can become a client. And the main thing about that is also is that how honest and how um, you are willing to do the best for the other party. My nature is that, always wanting to do the best and always wanting to learn along the way. So both parties learn. Some people may have a lot of experience, some people may be new. So how do you, make them all at the same level, or bring these people up there, and those who are been doing it for a long time, of course, they will share some experience which you can also learn from. So I think this is just a quick video. Next time I'll probably put a question out earlier and then give a fixed time so people can join in. For those who have watched, thank you. Ramin Ranigajia, you said, I have followed you and listened live most times since 2001. I've seen you grow and mature as a presenter. I can say I still cannot divert myself away from not listening to you. I am hooked. Well, look, thank you, Ramin Bhai. And we are hooked too, for the passion to deliver, to say it's our committed listeners who always are backing us up, and we want to give them the best we can, right? Like myself, yourself, my friend, you work in a customer service role. You may be tired, or you don't want to cook something, or you don't want to go to the shop, but you go. Why? Because somebody's going to come and say, hey, I really loved your food, or I really needed the food. So food for thought, food for requirement, and food for entertainment. There's all these different types of food that, of course, somebody's got to eat in order to live. Somebody might say, I have a taste for this thing, this person makes the best. Then I go to there. And then same thing as for radio. I give that best, and you say, okay, I like that. And different people. And the great thing about, these things is that there's a mix in the radio that we give. Is it style of content? You can search everything on Wikipedia and Google, right? I can read the whole thing, and I'll be reading from Wikipedia. But it's the personal touch. Same thing, somebody may be able to cook, looking at a recipe and video, and they can cook. But it's that personal touch they give, and then the taste changes. So a lot of these things. So I really appreciate that, and thank you for typing that. I'm overwhelmed. I'm touched. For many years, I've known you and your family, and a lot of families have been in touch with us, and it's great to see that they love and respect that they give, whether it's like functions. They invite us to MC, or at their wedding functions. We may not know them from bar of soap, but we connect. So I'm keeping this in English so everybody can resonate with it. Next time, possibly we might do a Hindi version of it as well, which will be really interesting, or English as we can say. So Shalindaram, great work, Bhaiya. I remember Access Radio. Oh wow, there you go. Keep going, Sunny. Well, Access Radio was really, really different, 1994, I met Robert from Radio Tarana now, and we had a discussion about radio, because I was in India, and interestingly, I did a program on RD Burman on Monday, and I said that 93, I must have been in India. 94, I must have been in Bombay, came to Gujarat, and found that RD Burman was no more. I came to New Zealand with a passion, and 95, we started Access Radio. It was only 55 minutes of radio time that time. So what used to happen is Friday morning, 7 to 7:55 was the program. In 55 minutes, you had to have the news, you had to have a little bit of weather, a bit of old songs to the new songs to the Bollywood news, and a bit of community stuff and a couple of adverts. We used to actually go and get adverts, which was really like $15 a week or something. Just imagine that if somebody paid you that much. So that was that. And then Access Radio became Tarana because Robert and Harji started Radio Tarana. The frequency came in. I remember putting one station, we put together one frequency, and that didn't work out. And then we were shattered. And then this one came, how the Tarana name eventuated. I can go on of lots of those things, and cassettes and CDs and passion for CDs and buying those music. And, we were so hooked on. I mean, you must all agree about radio, right? Back from India and Fiji, that when you come to a foreign country and you want to listen to your song and it's not there, right? There you could hear it. You could go to the shop and buy a cassette, and yeah, it's great. Okay, Romika ne kaha कि hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Have known you for years and still love it to date. Well, look, there you go, Romika, Rochelle, and I think your mom's name is Kushma. The other day, Rochelle sent a message. So it was nice. Your family has been listening to radio and being great supporters, and you're in Australia. Congratulations for your journey there, and well done. Your baby looks really cute. Anjali ji, hello. Ramin Raniga ji, Shalindra Ram, yes, me and Arad go back in the days. Sareshni Kumar, Stanley, Missy, I met Stanley, the guitarist, sometime back the week, and great music fraternity. Oh, we can go on so many different things. I think I should start. I don't know. Those who watch it after, let me know. I can deviate into things, but it's just because I've done a lot of this thing. I can talk about this in different context or different thing that you might not know, like how the band members used to do things. And so forth, and how the music fraternity has changed, how the community has changed, how shops and buildings have changed, and what we used to do as young kids, and what we still missing, or I think earlier we had lots of time. We all had a lot of time, right? Nowadays time is limited, so we can't sit down and travel or sit down and spend time with so many people. But still, yeah, we get out, and our family takes a big toll. Family misses out because we're out for the community. Okay, so maybe that's about it. Thank you for those who are liking, commenting. I have a few other pages that you might want to follow. My real estate page is Hemant Parikh Real Estate, and my radio page, which is Hemant Parikh RJ, and also Instagram Hemant NZ, Twitter I'm there Hemant Parikh, and so forth. So yeah, my YouTube channel Hemant Parikh RJ, you can search me there as well. So much info I had not known. Great. Robert Khan is an old friend. I'm happy to see you have entertained us so much, Hemantji. Till now I can say that I'm proud to have friends like you. Yes, we all are friends and family, and I think I said on my Monday's Medicine, the video broadcast, even though we've been through this COVID journey and COVID thing around the world, there's going to be a social cost or social impact, according to me, because we're not seeing our loved ones as much, and we're not communicating that much, and there's just going to be that isolation. They will have effects to their relationship, to their jobs, their careers, their inspirations, the challenges that they're going to go through. So I think we all need to work together to say we will help each other, we'll be kind to each other, we'll take care of each other, because that's needed mostly. And I think that's very important, that friends and loved ones, if we need a support or we need some guidance, we should seek it and we should support them with clean heart. See, whenever we do service and a lot of things in life, a lot of people think, what's in it for me? But it's what's in it for all of us, how we can make it better. That's how we should be thinking. So on that note, as I said, this was very, very impromptu video, and I thought, let's do something for our friends and our listeners out there, and I hope you appreciate it. Those who are watching later, please type in the questions. This video will end, but maybe I can type one-on-one answers, and we can have another chat some other time, and maybe you can send me some questions and topics that I could talk on. And sometimes I'm thinking I should do more of this, right? So that way you can ask us, we can uh, shed a bit of light, insights, things that we learn and watch, we share. And lastly, yeah, just a big thank you, because it takes a toll on you, everything that you do, but it's rewarding. The only reward is it's monetary will happen in its own way, right? But it's that appreciation, we don't know who's looking at what or how they're appreciating, but if you can improvise, it'll be good. If you can do it better, it'll be good. And I always say that one thing I picked up from one Shah Rukh Khan interview, he said he found it so great that Indians around the world are doing so great. And I think this is where we take pride in you all, that you're doing all good in your business, in your studies, in your family lives, in the community service, contributing in many ways. I think next time I should have somebody I can interview, right? So we can talk about these things and saying how great that person has been. But anyways, that's it from me. Keep warm. New Zealand winter is at its peak, but it's fun. It's nice. And keep smiling. Keep forgiving. Not forgetting. Forgetting in the sense like people like us. Yeah, you got to forget some things, right? You got to let go. But hold on to the nice people and the moments. Cherish those moments. Stay blessed. Bye bye.